Good morning and welcome. It's Gillykube and I'm here on the Sunshine Coast, Queensland, Australia, coming to you with a pour on this, excuse me, it's a 60 by 30 canvas and I am using up some leftover baby blue that I have there. So it was basically white and I just added a bit of turquoise. What I'm doing there is in that reusable cup I place the stick down like that and let it to dry, lying flat. So when the paint's dry inside, you kind of pull the stick and all the paint comes out and leaves a nice clean cup ready to reuse. And this point I'm just going over my canvas with this nice sort of baby blue or duck egg blue, covering the canvas as need be for my colours that I'm about to lay on top. We've still got pouring rain here in Queensland, so it's it doesn't give you much inspiration when it's raining, but I know there's many countries that have got the winter at the moment, and or like United Kingdom, my sisters say it just rains all the time. They don't have very much sun. So thinking of you all now, and just try and do something. I didn't really want to even paint today, but I got in there and give it a bit of a go. So what I'm doing now is, this is the phthalo blue, and I've been doing this for quite a long time, I suppose, but not all the time, is just making a very different background ready for the particular pour that I want to do. So this is just putting the phthalo blue over that baby blue, ready to make a really nice and different background. You must give it a go because it's really beautiful. So as you can see, I've just blown out that one colour for my background on this particular piece, and it really does give, a really nice 3D effect when you do a separate background before your main pour. So what I'm doing now is I'm puddle pouring colours. So that is actually the white, and then there's my Berry Delicious, which is a very dark cherry colour. And I'm layering the colours ready to do like a pseudo bloom effect, but literally I will be blowing out those colours with the hairdryer. So it's a bloom on a larger canvas than what lots of people do, little squares for their bloom. So it's doing a bloom effect, a pseudo bloom. That's my gold on top of that crimson red. Having trouble with the thingy, the end, so just push a skewer in there, or not a chopstick, it is a skewer, isn't it? Unblock the hole, and then I'll just continue layering the paint. I have a little bit of that gorgeous lime green left, so I'm going to put that, as you've seen, on the outside. And now I'm really adding some more oomph with that really bright yellow to my my pseudo bloom puddles. And then what I'm putting down now is the Amsterdam Black with Australian Floetrol. It'll just help give me some really nice cells on top. If you're looking for my pouring medium recipe and this recipe with the Floetrol, it's all underneath in the drop down box underneath each and every video. So take yourself a look. Also links to my suppliers where I get my stuff. And if you have a look on my Amazon account too, there's lots of stuff that I use on there for the US and Canada people. And I'm just about to set up a European and Australian Amazon. So it doesn't charge you any different whether you go onto my link and you buy a washing machine or whatever. It doesn't charge you any more, but it's Amazon send me a bit of money, so it's always a nice way to help your YouTube artists when you're not paying to learn from them. It's a nice way of paying it forward. Not buying any gear you want to buy through their Amazon accounts, then they get a commission at no extra charge to you. So as you can see, look at that gorgeous large bloom I've just blown out there. With that particular background, it is stunning. It really looks like that bloom is floating there. I'm really loving these backgrounds that I do. So I'm really going to give it a go on a large canvas, blowing a background out. And then doing some kind of, I really would like to give it a go doing a really large pseudo bloom and blowing it out with a hairdryer. So wish me luck, but I'm certainly very happy with this piece, and I hope you like it too. So wait on for the close-ups and I will show you. Take care, my lovelies. Bye for now. So here we go, giving you a close-up. Look at that. Look at the absolutely gorgeous cells, the lovely feathery floaty effects that we're getting in this particular piece. And there's some crazy little things showing up in different areas. Always interesting and always so much fun to do. You don't have to be a talented artist, you just have to have persistence and consistency and trying things that work for you and get these lovely results. Now I will show you it hanging on the wall.